Okay, we're at it again. Did the introduction video there, tearing out the kitchen and putting a new one in. I looked at this, it has a time lapse, but I don't know how to use it. I tried it once and it really didn't work. So we're just gonna have to fast forward it in editing. Here's where we stand. So when the wife gets home, I'm gonna have her come up here. Then we got to turn the water off. So since I got a home run system, I can shut off each one of them, but it's easier. I'm downstairs and can yell, hey, water's on, water's off. Did find some stuff here. I'll post it. It says bread cabinet and Brad Clark, 12273, age 2.5. I don't know if there's a line on here. I think maybe that is right next to where it says Brad. We did ask a neighbor who's been here a while, actually grew up in the area, and he's not sure. I'll ask his wife. Does sound familiar. But yeah, we even found another cabinet where it says 1930 that they were manufactured. So they must have taken these out of somewhere else and then put them in here. So this is where we're at, and we'll go from there. So let's get on to it there and see what we get done. All right, I think we're in day 3. Dumpster came in Wednesday. We started tearing out stuff. Yesterday I was filming and then I forgot to turn the thing on. This morning I wasn't feeling all that hot, and again I forgot to turn the camera on. So this is where we're at. Molding's off on the bottom there, on the bottom here, because we needed to get that piece out from the door. All the molding, the breakfast nook, a little bit more to do there. And this is where the pantry go in. So I have a new wall putting in here. Going to take out all of the plaster that's here. Going to try and save some of it because I don't want to replaster this whole place. So, but as you can see there, it's pretty thick in some areas. So here we are on the other side, and everything's taken out. We've come up with a couple of different wallpapers. There's one there. And then there's something else underneath it, like a backer board. Electrical, we're gonna have some deleted up there. Have a switch in there for a light. Here's some other ones. Another light. Here's what we had to take out here. There's a few more minor pieces. Don't know what that is, but it's not hooked to anything, I hope. So we're down to the framing on some areas, and as you can see there, right in that portion right there, that's the Bluetooth framing, you know. And then again here, another Bluetooth framing with a little wedge in there to hold that up. Yeah, that's smart. Found some wires. I'm not 100% sure where the wires go, but I think it goes to there, to the switch, and then it'll up in there. Ceiling's next to come down. All the windows, stuff is down. Everything's out. The switch, didn't know if it was hot or not, so we taped it off anyways. This one will be shrunk down. This one will be deleted. Oh, there's a countertop. We need that for a template to put back in here. Oh, fun, fun, fun. So taking up the floor, the wife worked on it this morning. It's just, oh man, it was layer after layer after layer. As you can see there, there's the original wood flooring. Then on top of that, they glued this linoleum. I'm guessing that's what it was at that time frame. And then after that, they put a backer board down and then put another piece of linoleum on top of that. And then after that, we had the rug. The rug was in here. So it's been a hassle pulling stuff off. The bathroom, the door's off, vanity's out. There's some of the old tiles, and then you can see some of the old paperwork. We had the plumber come up, and what we're going to do is keep stuff where it is. Found out that that's rotted out, and I was wondering why that toilet wasn't flushing correctly. So we're going to have some stuff in here, some stuff out of it. This will come down to the framing. We're going to take the molding off of this window. We will be keeping the window, but we're going to do a what do you call it, a replacement in there. But I'm going to need to keep the sills and the molding around it because I don't know, we just can't seem to find it there, and it'll be easier to do. And also here, I've been saving some of the trim because this is a double door, and we're just going to take it down to there. And as you can see, they cut the molding that went around the door to fit the vanity that's going here. So the vanity that we will have come in there hopefully will be more than enough room within there. I got to double check that, but that's where we're at right now. More framing to more of the molding to be taken down in here, around there. There's, I don't know if you can see it, there's our wood pile of wood to be saved. And this here, I don't know if it's a load bearing or not, but we will most likely be keeping it because this will be where the drywall does come out. I just got to find out if we're going to keep the furring strips on this drywall, but when the drywall goes up, or remove them, because we do have a dimensional from side to side that we're going to try and keep, but I can get a filler in there, and we'll see what happens there. The rest of the stuff, you know, it is. I'll try and post of knocking all this stuff out. All of this stuff is just take a hammer to it and it comes right out. As you can see, a lot of it's on the floor. Or not anymore. We've cleaned up a bit. But it's all the old plaster that's locked in with keys. When I mean by keys is when they put this lath up, and as you can probably see here, when you put lath up and then you do plaster over it, it makes these ridges in there. That gets forced in, and it creates a key when it dries. And that's what holds the plaster from coming off. So you can probably see some of the keys in there. Somebody took this out. I don't know who, but that's what it looks like. So that's where we're at. A little bit more to do, and it's day by day taking it out. Actually, we're somewhat ahead on time, so I can't wait until this is done and be able to have a dinner in here. That would be nice. And I've told a couple of people, when we're ready, we're going to have a Filipino dinner. The wife will be cooking. We got a new stove, the refrigerator, microwave, the dishwasher, that's over there already. So we'll set up the dining room table in there and have family, friends, whoever, come on over and, look at our new kitchen, show it off, and then say, yeah, the house is for sale. We're moving. Come on, who wants to buy it? All right, everybody. Until then, be good. Bye. All right, update. I'm not going to try and do a slow motion or fast motion video there. Yesterday didn't film at all, but we've had a bunch of stuff done. Whew, this is labor intensive. I'm gonna take out the ceiling, as you can see, all the way across. It'll be down. This wall's coming out like that one. Well, the plaster is. That window's gonna be deleted again. All the molding's off. Bathroom. Molding. Don't know yet if we're just going to keep that and have them fix it. That'd probably be the best because we've got to go all the way there. The bathroom. Oh, this came out. We found a secret spot. Don't know what it is. Found wires behind the wall. Open the thing up. Leave it open. And more to go. This stuff is really locked in pretty good. So may have to dig that out. And that's where it's at. One of the helpers here. I keep telling her wear shoes until she gets a nail in her foot. So, and that's where we're at. So, intensive. I have to give it to the guys years ago that put all that up because each piece of wood lath had to be nailed on every beam, and then they had to have the plasterer come in if it's not the same guy, and then from there put the plaster up and make it stick to the ceiling. So but nowadays it's right to take the drywall, put it on the thing, onto those studs, and zip, and you're done. Come in, tape, mud. But right now it is pulling it down. I got dust everywhere, dust in my throat, dust in my eyes. It's just, yeah, I give it to the old timers that did that stuff. All right, I'll let you know and show you some more once we get to another portion of it there. Everybody, take care. Bye. All right, we got plastic up because we're getting dust through the house. Got the crew working. Yeah, take some out. You're just forcing it now. Blowing insulation up in there. Going down. Take out your anger. We know you're angry. Take out your anger. Beat the wall up so you're not angry anymore. We know how princesses are. Okay. Oh, they can get after me later. I don't care.